Hi Kapanatics! Welcome to my channel!
This chair's so weird. Does this look natural? How do I say this? How do I say this? Why can I think of nothing right now? Hi, this is James Reid, and you're watching Rank What? What has kept me going through this quarantine? I have to say, number one, my family and friends. We all kind of banded together. One of the most important parts of staying sane throughout the quarantine was just communicating with everyone, like having people to talk to and feel like a real human being. I owe a lot of having, well, a decently successful 2020 given the situation. I owe it, to the team, everyone at Careless. In my own experience, keeping busy and working has definitely helped me, get through quarantine. In fact, I realized how much time I take for granted and I wasn't actually making use of, even just being at home. Definitely getting through quarantine is a feat in itself, but if you can get through quarantine and also somehow be a better version of yourself, then that's legendary. And there's so many things that happened and so many things that I learned. Why can I think of nothing right now? For me, the biggest takeaway was that it really forced me to just focus on what's really important to me. The days felt really long. So if I wasn't working on something that I'm passionate about, I felt like I wasn't doing anything. So it really made me appreciate time. I feel like there's many moments that I feel like, I'm on the right path. They happen like almost every day. Things just start aligning and you kind of notice things synchronizing, like things that used to be something just random before, it makes so much sense now. And things that used to hold me back are now, pushing me forward. I think it's those little moments that, make you know, okay, I'm definitely going down the right path. I usually write about experience. So, it's been kind of tough being super creative when you're just at home and there's not much happening. You can just pay attention to the news. Or my writing became at least more introspective, which is kind of how I came up with Soda. The creative process doesn't change much, but at least during quarantine, we've come a long way as a music label. Yeah, we've been able to pump music out a lot faster. I don't even know what I used to write about, but it's definitely gone more towards perspective, how I see the world and how I've started to see myself and trying to share that perspective with other people. My life's anthem. Soda. No, but really, because I wrote that because of the kind of situation we were in. But it was my way of expressing that perspective that there's going to be ups and downs, twists and turns. It's really just about being present enough to realize how to make the most out of life's surprises. Yeah, 10 years. I think this is 11 years now. I mean, I was a completely different person before I got into show business. I never imagined that I would be doing these things. Like, if you asked 16-year-old James that, or I'd even just told him that, this is what you're going to be doing in the future, performing in front of thousands of people, you're going to be making music, running a label and acting in, I'd probably piss my pants. I wouldn't have imagined in 100 years that this is what I was going to do. I've learned a lot of things, but I think more specific to kind of the path I'm on right now is there's two factors that come into play when you're making any kind of project. Creative factor, the artistry, and then there's the financial factor, which is how much is it going to cost to do and how much you're going to earn. If you want to make money, you have to sacrifice on the creative aspect. You have to compromise on the artistry. If you want to make something that you truly love, then you have to be willing to sacrifice on the financial side, which is kind of what I'm trying to prove in Careless, that you can have both. My mindset for 2021 is just making things happen. In 2020, did a lot of planning, preparing for this year when things hopefully will come back to normal. It's really just about executing on all our plans. We have really big plans for this year. Releasing music, concerts, signing new artists. So yeah, this year is really about just getting it. After Soda, I'll be releasing a couple more singles, and we have a new artist coming out as well. A few new artists, actually. And we have live digital concerts, live events, music videos. It's pretty packed. yeah, it blows my mind just thinking about it right now. I'll be working on an album probably towards the end of the year. I'm co-managed actually currently by Transparent Arts, which is a LA-based management team. Yeah, we'll be working on some music, hopefully when I get the chance to fly out. My idea of success is basically how well you can bounce back from all your failures, or how well you deal with all your struggles, because it's a constant thing. Subjectively, success is, a constant thing you have to go through every day. I don't know. I don't think that will ever arrive. There's always going to be another project. Whenever I release a project, that's one of my problems. I have a hard time just enjoying the success of it because, I've already set my eyes on a bigger dream. It's good. It keeps me driven. The satisfying part of it is when you're doing it. Once you release it, great. But you just really want to get back into it. Yeah, what's next? What's popping into my head is make sure you read your contract. That's what's popping into my head. There's one piece of advice that I'm living by today. A really good friend of mine told me this at the beginning of quarantine. He said that we've always got two options. Well, three. The first option is the wrong thing. Given you're a sensible person, you're not going to do that. The other two options is the easy thing and then the right thing. It's up to you how you're going to interpret that for your own situation. But yeah, try to do the right thing, not the easy thing. It's easy to confuse the two, but only you can really know what that means. Hi, this is James Reid, and look out for the new agenda issue of Rank magazine. And visit www.rankthemag.ph. Steering narratives, shifting perspectives.
Please subscribe to my YouTube channel at hit